It's a wet day, and once it's a wet day, it's always a challenge for a person with disability like me. I'm a polio survivor. I'm on crutches, and it's raining. Hmm. It's not funny at all because for 3 days now, I have been idle. I can't move out, I can't go to work, I can't go anywhere because everywhere is wet. That's one of the challenges that people with disabilities are facing. It's not easy. We always have challenges every time, each time we go out. It's not easy for us. Even when it's not raining, you will not be able to access most of the physical structures because you continue to encounter steps everywhere, no ramps for you to access where you're going to. Like for somebody like me, a crutches user, the tires are slippery. You will battle the staircase. After battling the staircase, you will see face ties everywhere. It's all good, but what I'm saying is that we have to begin to think of people like us. You can imagine yesterday someone living with disability, Grace Jerry, who boarded from South Africa down to Nigeria. On getting to Nigeria, her wheelchairs have been damaged, you know, and she has to be on board for more than 2 hours. She can't go home. This is one of the things we are facing, you know. Nobody is held accountable. Nobody was punished for keeping her 2 hours after every other person have left the plane. These are some of the things that we face on daily basis. Can we continue like this in this country? Now we have a Disability Rights Act. Still, the implementation has become a problem. What are we doing to ourselves? We are not compassionate to ourselves. We don't think about the weak in the society. Then how do we get everybody to be productive? How do we get everybody to fend for themselves? We say things are difficult, things are difficult. Yes, things are difficult. But we are even making things more difficult for people. Those in the helm of affairs don't think about the less privileged people. They don't care how we feel. They don't care how we survive. They don't care how we take care of our families. They don't care how we take care of ourselves. They don't care how we repair our cars. They don't care how we take care of our mobility aids. How can we have a country like in Nigeria that have been so endowed that you have people with billions in their accounts? Still, you still find persons with disabilities who struggle to maintain their common mobility aids. And sometimes you even see some of us that will need a mobility aid and we can't be able to find one. We can afford it because we have limited opportunities. Our opportunities are not like able-bodied people. But still, our government don't care. No allowances for persons with disabilities. No jobs for persons with disabilities. And life is not easy for persons with disability. Let me tell you one thing. You may not know this, but a person with disability spends more than an able-bodied person. Because most times when you need some things, you have to pay to get them. Things that other people can get easily, you cannot be able to get it. Because sometimes you want to cover some distance, a distance that somebody can trek to cover. you have to pay, you have to take a drop, or you have to use your car. So you must use your car if you are driving to go to any place you want to go to, no matter how close those places are. And you are burning fuel. So this is how expensive disability are. Disability is very expensive. And for that reason, there's every need for us to have allowances for persons living with disabilities. It's not easy for one to live with disability. And it's not the person's fault that is living with disability. And I want us to understand this. Sometimes we think that the disability is only the business of those living with disability. But it's not true. If you don't have disability today, you may have it someday. And I want to also remind you that as long as you wish to live long, there will come to a time in your life that you will have disability. So you must experience disability. And for this reason, we have to always think about our future. So having things in place, having plans in place for persons with disabilities is not a wrong thing to do. So please, and please, let's think about this. I think that's it today.